Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you so, and I hope that you're all super duper wonderful, super duper beautiful and super duper delicious. So what do we do? I've just had to switch it because I'm doing back to back, okay? So 3, 2, 1, baby. Baby up, sorry my delicious little babies. With my juicy little lads. Thank you little lads, you're lovely and bright, okay? And I hope that you're all super duper well, my little beautifuls. I do love you so, okay? God bless to you. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper time wherever you are in the world. And that life is treating you also most deliciously and wonderfully, okay? Now then, I've already mentioned about the weather, but anyway, it's a little bit chilly, it's dark outside, okay, in my neck of the woods in the old UK, okay? So it could be milder somewhere else, anyway, I do not know. Let me just get on with what I've got to do now, my delicious little babies, because I'm just going to give out this last bit of information, yes? So if we look at, okay, so I just want to take off from where I left off, from the first video to the second one, Jesus, I mean, to the last one. So the first McDonald's, okay, was erected. Look at that when you look at the word erected. Do you get where I'm coming from, my delicious little babies? Ding, 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 dong, dong, dong. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, my delicious little babies, yes, okay, and whoever obviously put this, you know, either they're very wet behind the ears or maybe they're part of something else. Anyway, okay, so the first McDonald's was erected in 1955, okay, so that's, you know, just to let you know, my delicious little babies, yes. More fast foods, please listen to this carefully, my delicious little babies, okay, because we're seeing it a lot now in 2021 to 2023, where we are now. Ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense, because I know, okay, this is what's happening, okay. More fast foods, TV dinners, that's what they call them, TV dinners, okay, are appearing, and that was in 1955. There we go. Okay, but it wasn't happening with my beautiful and delicious and wonderful dear little Nana and Granda. And God night to you, my beautiful little babies. God night to you. I just said God night. Good night, God night. Yes, how I love you so. Okay, so please try to say that, my delicious babies. Maybe instead of saying good night, say God night. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, please and thank you. Right, okay, so TV dinners are appearing, including fish fingers. Now, I put out a very short little video. Okay, it was yesterday, okay, but I took it down for a reason, because the reason why I've got to be careful about what I'm doing with the old muzzles. So something just told me, dong dong, just to take those 2 videos down. Yes, one was to do with Italy, that you'll be hearing more about them, and the other one is to do with the old muzzles, okay, because there we go, ding ding, so we're coming back, okay. So just let you know that that's what the, you know, what the old pandemic is, okay. So cans of Coca-Cola. So in 1955, it was cans because it used to only be sold by bottles. Look at that. Interesting, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Coca-Cola. Do you know what I mean? Follow me, my delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, okay. Only bottles before, which is true. Then we go on to this part. This is very interesting. Rock and roll music continues to grow. Yes, okay. In popularity with more idols, including Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley. Hasn't his dear daughter, God bless her beautiful dear soul, hasn't she very sadly passed away? Wearing the old muzzle, God bless her. Okay. Wasn't Elvis Presley 42? And what was she? Was she in her 50s? What was she? Cannot remember now. 50, 54, 56 or something like that anyway. So Elvis Presley, Bill Haley, okay, and the Cornets. You know, like you look at Cornets, just one cornetto, give it to me. Not very likely they're 50p. That's what we used to sing when we were young, you know. I mean, I'm 50 this year, you know what I mean? It's just something that we used to say. Anyway, please take the notice. I'm just having a moment. Well, I'm not really, okay? I'm saying it the way it is, okay? Now then, so we've got Chuck Berry and the Platters. You know, like when somebody puts the platter on, just like when this twat flipping Zelensky, sorry, turned up in our flipping old UK. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies, where everything's on a platter and everybody's... Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little baby? What did he have then? A white helmet. He looked a little bit like, you know, like out of one of those cartoons, you know, where you got like the white helmets and you know what I mean? But then again, that's what he received, so he received it in his hand. But if you looked at him and Sunak, well, I mean, you've seen them. It's just like, you know, when little bands go out and they say to the mums or dads, they've been doing it for decades, oh, can I have that army? Do you know what I mean? Like, little set, can I have this where we can just play soldiers? It's a bit the same. Are you following me, my delicious little babies? Dong, dong. Hello, common sense. Okay, so let's just proceed. And young men's fashion, this was interesting, and young men's fashion matches the times, and that's back in 1955. With pink shirts, with pink shirts and charcoal grey suits. Look at that. Pink and charcoal. So we're looking at baby pink, from what I can see in my mind's eye, and a charcoal suit. You know, they quite often say, you know, when one gets married, if you dress in pink, your status will sink. If you dress in grey, you'll go far away. Some things just made me say that for some reason, okay? So maybe somebody, there we go, is going to be going far away, and not in this world, my delicious little babies. Now then, just to let you know, just very lastly, okay, so I do not mean that nastily, I'm just letting you know I've got two. There we go, all cold across here, there's two to go, okay, at this point in time. Okay, so let me just look at this. So the average house price in the UK in 1955 was £2,064, my delicious little babies, yes. When we look at from there to how it is now, okay. Well, really, it should not have really risen, but as we know, our delicious little babies with what they've done, and it comes from America, past the families, Kazarian Mafias, there we go, ding ding, dong dong, hello common sense, then we know what's going on there. Okay, my delicious little babies, so you see, we've got to remember that before they entered our parliaments, okay, because governments were not always around, Okay, one needs to remember that very nicely. Let's have a look and proceed. A gallon for gas, because that's what they call them in America, a gallon for gas, yes? Okay, so for some of you delicious little babies, you will know. For others of you, you will not know, okay? That's not being disrespectful, okay? In America, so that was 23 cents. So for 1 gallon was 23 cents, okay? So let's just proceed. Yearly inflation. Now then, we need to listen to this very closely, my delicious little babies. Yearly inflation rate in the USA was 0.28%, okay? But the yearly inflation rate in the UK at the same time was 3.5%. Now are you following me, my delicious little babies? I'm not very good at mathematics. And I've said that on my videos. No, I am not. But anybody with half a noddle would know that there's quite, well, I'd just say an increase there. Okay? Now then, the average cost of a new house, this is in America, by the way, my delicious little babies, was $10,950. There we go. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, the average monthly rent, and this is in the US, my delicious little babies, yes, was $87 per month. Okay, well, that's all I've got to say. So anyway, that's the end of that. So that's all I want you to know, really, my delicious little babies. So if you look at between 1955, now, if we look at 1 and 9 comes to 10, and then we look at 5 and 5 comes to 10, so then that becomes 2. So this is telling me that you've got 2 main pieces of shite in the world. Ding, ding. Who are flipping rule in this world. Okay, my delicious little babies. I just work dong dong in a different way. Okay, so even though some of you may look at me, sorry, and think, oh, she's flipping crackers, oh, she's crazy, oh, she's bonkers. No, I'm not. All I'm trying to do is get you to see things from a different point of view. That's all I'm trying to do. Now, if I get no views, I get no views. I ain't going to lose no sleep. No, I'm not. It's still up here. I'm not going to take it down. There are certain videos that I do take down because at the end of the day, it is necessary. There we go, ding, ding, for me to take it down, okay? But for others, no, I do not feel like I've said anything wrong here. All you have to do is just go on DuckDuckGo. I'm already done explaining. Anyway, so thank you so very much to anybody who happens to listen to me, okay? So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Please continue to have a super duper wonderful and delicious time wherever you are, okay? Please pat on the back, give the old shake, give a hug, feel love, okay? And to any friends, family, some work colleagues, please tell them that they're super duper delicious, wonderful and juicy, and that you love them, okay? Now, until my next video, because I'm not going to be putting out anything more now until not tomorrow, the day after, okay? So until my next videos, much love, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Just please, just take care of yourself, all right? Now, if there's anybody else who you need to look after, there we go. There we go, all cold here. There are going to be some who are going to be needing to look after others, okay? So please just do your best to do that, okay? Because everybody needs somebody. There's a song, isn't that? Everybody needs somebody, okay? So you just look after yourselves now, okay? God bless. Thank you. Much love. Goodbye.